Hello, welcome to Mishra's Workshop, the place that helps you get the most out of your decks and commanders. Today's video is a production meeting. These types of videos are discussions about a variety of topics relating to Magic the Gathering. The topic of today's video is proxies. Now, I didn't want this to be the first video for the channel, but with all the recent buyouts, price increases, and lack of meaningful reprints, I feel like this discussion is important. If you enjoyed the video, show your support by leaving a like, subscribing, and joining the discussion in the comments below. Now let's get into it. All the proxies used in today's video are brought to you by Deelight Studio. If you see something you like, a link to their Facebook page and their gallery will be in the description below. There is a $15 minimum for each order, design requests are free, and there is free shipping with tracking within the US. All the cards are professionally made and are clearly marked as proxies. So, what's a proxy? Proxies are cards that were initially made to be placeholders while playtesting a deck before investing into it. Later, they evolved into another way to express yourself through Magic, with very talented artists putting their own spin on existing cards. But since these are not official Magic cards, not everyone is comfortable with playing them. I'm going to be going over the reasons why I encourage you to use proxies in EDH. As I said, playtesting is the original use for proxies. These are usually cheap bulk cards with a written insert on what the card is representing. These are for playtesting how a card affects the deck before owning it, and are usually temporary. If the proxied card improves the deck, then the actual card is usually acquired. But if the card isn't really doing what you want it to do, you just try another and continue playtesting until you find one that fits. This method saves you money or trade equity by letting you see if the card is a good choice before investing into it. Cards being locked behind a paywall is why most CDH tables, outside of tournaments, allow proxies. Proxies can facilitate a balanced playgroup by removing this paywall and making cards, like Time Twister, more accessible. Time Twister is a $2,500 card that is on the reserve list, one of the Power 9, and will never be reprinted again. It sees play in every CEDH deck that runs blue, yet no CEDH player that I have met is expecting you to drop $2,500 on just this card. They prioritize gameplay, so if using proxies improves the game's quality, there is no reason against using them. Now, I can't talk about a card like Time Twister without mentioning arms races. It's only really seen in a casual pod, but an arms race is when one player builds or upgrades a deck to be significantly stronger than the rest of the group. This usually causes a loop of everyone else trying to one-up each other. By keeping cards legal but behind a paywall, it can prevent players from acquiring the cards that they need to keep up. If you're struggling with an unwelcomed arms race, talk with your playgroup on creating a personalized ban list or allowing proxies, as I feel these are the simplest and healthiest options available. With the increasing cost of playing Magic, proxies also protect you from robbery. Theft is a huge problem in every TCG, but by playing with proxies, you protect yourself from losing those expensive cards while still being able to play with them. It's like having an insurance policy. Let's take a look at these three cards and use them as an example. Gaia's Cradle, Mox Diamond, and Badlands. Together they come to around $1,500 as of the recording of this video, and they're still rising in price. That attracts unwanted attention from people looking to make a quick buck. But thieves aren't too interested in proxies because they don't carry the monetary value of the actual cards, so you are less likely to be a target, and if you do still have your card stolen, you only lose a few dollars compared to $1,500. But reserve-list cards aren't the only target for thieves. Any card that sees play and is sought after by players or targets. So don't be shy to proxy those shock lands, fetch lands, tutors, and other staples of the format. They are also used as a way of self-expression. This is why Wizards of the Coast creates alternate arts themselves, most recently with Secret Layers. Would you like a full art shock land? Maybe you really like outer space. Or do you just want to stand out? Proxies give you more options to customize your favorite decks while supporting very talented artists. Personally, I love proxies. They are the most convenient option to achieve a balanced playgroup that doesn't add restrictions on the player and opens up more possibilities in deck building. I always strive for balanced gameplay because a game of EDH with everyone on the same page is amazing, casual or competitive, and you should talk to your playgroup to find the best way to achieve this. But not everyone is okay with using proxies, and that also needs to be respected. So if you already have proxies in your deck, just talk to the table ahead of time to find out if they're okay with you using them. But now it's your turn to let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel about using proxies. Are you okay with them? Are you still against them? And tell me why. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to stay up to date for more. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.